Good day everyone, this is Kim Arias Asa Monte from STEM 11R and I hope that you are all having a great day. I will be now delivering my speech for our oral communication subject with the situation that I have chosen. A dream to fulfill. In the middle of this pandemic, all of us went through a lot. Not only for a student like us, but especially to our parents or guardians who are trying their best and are working hard to sustain and fulfill their responsibilities to us. Throughout our journey, we've experienced so many pains, breakdowns, tears, and struggles. This phase of our lives contributes a lot to our growth and progress as a person, as who we are today. So many lives have been taken because of the outbreak of coronavirus. Yet we are here, living and continuing. Being alive, especially in these kinds of situation, is enough for us to be grateful. This is something that we shouldn't look down or underrate, because not everyone is blessed enough to be present and witnessing this speech as we go through the school year 2020 to 2021. Different scenarios and situations have happened all over the world. A lot of jobs have stopped operating. A lot of students have stopped their education because of poverty or lack of equipment. Some didn't experience their graduation before they stepped into another chapter of their lives. And lastly, some experienced complications and uneasiness with their health physically, mentally, emotionally, or even spiritually. With all these circumstances happening in our world, I know that the year 2020 and this year weren't easy. It isn't something that we would always want to reminisce or remember. But I want to enlighten you up to see the reasons and lessons behind those shadows that we see. We are always complaining, longing for more, asking for what we want, desiring for the material things that we don't actually need. And we are more on criticizing and being a hypocrite, vocalizing our opinion on social media platforms, regardless if we are stepping down on someone or not. Do you want to be that person who always complains? No. Let me rephrase that question. Are you that type of person who always complains? Are you that citizen in our country who always wants the better yet not complying with our government health protocols? Well, I hope there's no one here that has those types of mindsets. A mindset that would rather look and focus to other person's wrong but couldn't fix that wrong attitude and manners of theirs. A lot of woke people out there on social media platforms that are mostly in our generation today have actually contributed a lot to the division of the youth. We might not notice it, but the way how we prove ourselves and fight for others aren't actually also in a proper manner or way. Misunderstandings and miscommunications usually occur to both parties as everyone is talking and wants to be heard, but no one is willing to listen. However, to look on the positive side, there are still of course people who have their manners even on social media platforms. Those people that should actually be the ones influencing the youth today to properly conduct and process an argument with the subject they are fighting for. We, the youth, is much more aware with what's happening around us. We are blessed enough to be guided and educated. But that doesn't stop there. Doesn't matter if you are the most intelligent student, the average or not. We are all equally responsible for every actions that we make and for every words that we say. I know that there are some students here listening to this speech is in a dark state of his or her life. I know that there are some students here are having a hard time to cope up and adapt with this new setup of schooling. And I know that not everyone hearing this speech is in a good condition or in a stable manner In terms of health, that could be physical, mental, emotional, or even spiritual. Everyone has their own burdens. Everyone has their own feelings. Everyone has their own emotions. Everyone has their own problem that could be either with involvement of themselves alone or with their family. Some are struggling financially and many more. If we will continue to recite all these negative aspects of our lives, we will not be done even after hundreds of years. Problems are inevitable. It has been parts of our lives and it will always be. They are our hurdles that we need to overcome to grow and be stronger. I know that most of us are stressed academically as well. And so, as the president of our Supreme Student Government, standing here in front of you, representing the whole committee and positions, I would like to give every each of us an acknowledgement, appreciativeness, and a pat to our backs. We are all doing a great job. Some might have a fear with his or her academic performance, but I want to remind those hardworking students who are having thoughts like that your efforts are not disregarded. It has been counted since day one. From time to time, as a solution with these types of situations encountered by the students, we, the whole Supreme Student Government, would like to take you a lead and encourage you to join and support our advocacy, a dream to fulfill, to monitor and enlighten the students' wellness programs we have here in our school. An advocacy that doesn't only aims to improve a student's wellness, but as well as a student's well-being. We want to have a platform where everybody can express their views and concerns without any fear. An advocacy that is open for everybody, regardless of our age, gender, and other differences. We will be operating and structuring clubs for specific aims that targets our physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual well-being. I know that every each of us is capable to change. We are capable to improve and accept who we really are. This is the time for us to let go of all those negativities we have in our minds. All those what ifs that are stopping us to make a move and pursue our happiness. We are studying because we have a dream. For ourselves, for our family, and for any other reasons that we have. On our way to pursue that dream of ours, with all determination and positivity, we must take care of our well-being. We must not lose ourselves while we're on our way. We must find and focus on what motivates us, on our strengths, on what we can do. Our progress, even little by little, is still a progress. If we fail, continue and persevere. Sweetest rewards cannot be obtained in an instant. We have to work hard. And while on our process, take time to give yourself a break and breathe. Give yourself a pat, hug yourself, and pray. After all, we all have a dream because of our happiness. Because we want to return the sacrifices of our parents. Because we want to achieve something. Because we want to prove ourselves. There are so many reasons why we have our dreams. But we have to remember, whatever we get or whoever we became in the future, never forget to thank those who helped us while we're in the process and those who have supported us in our journey. Again, this is the President of Supreme Student Government, encouraging all of you to support and participate our advocacy, a dream to fulfill. Thank you.